Hey everyone, it's LaShawn McCrary, life coach, speaker, and author of I Am Not an Option, a woman's guide to self-love and relationships. Well, it's day 4 of my 14 Days to Self-Love video series, and today I want to talk to you about your spiritual practices. Now, I'm not going to say anything about any particular religion. You all have a right to choose to believe whatever you choose to believe in. But one of the things that I know that helps me tremendously, helps my clients out tremendously, is having some type of spiritual practice. I absolutely love meditating, and I know that can be a challenge. And people say, LaShawn, the minute that I close my eyes and try to center myself, my mind is like, boom, and it's going all over the place, a million miles per hour. I understand. Trust me, I've been there. It takes a while for you to actually get yourself to meditate. And I will say that if you're new at meditating, please don't try to start off with a 30-minute to an hour meditation. That is so not going to happen. I don't want to sound pessimistic, but it takes time and you really have to build up with it. So if you can just start off with 30 seconds, and I'm serious, 30 seconds of just clearing your mind and just trying not to allow anything else to interfere or affect that time with yourself, and just kind of close your eyes and just breathe. One of the things that I do is I focus on my heart. I'll allow myself to just kind of breathe in and out as if I'm breathing in through my heart. And I found that that technique actually works for me. And for me, it's really more of just allowing myself to just relax, not think about anything, and just find peace and to be at one with my creator. And it works really wonderfully. And then sometimes I will get inspired ideas, or a thought or something will just come to me during that time. But usually I get to just sit there and just relax and just be at one with everything. And that feels really, really good because I'm not pulling in anything else. It's just me and God. And I'm really, really great in that space. So try meditating. Just try it. If you've tried it before and it didn't work, try it again. And if you're one of those that love meditation, then you know exactly what I'm talking about and how it affects every area of your life. Because once you come out of meditation, it's just kind of like, you're refreshed, you're renewed, you're not as stressed. And the funny thing is, your problems haven't gone anywhere. You still have the same issues that you had before you went into meditation. But now that you've taken a step back, you get to look at that situation with a fresh perspective. And now you get to peel it back, the layers of it, whatever you need to do so that you can get the solution that you need. And then sometimes you just say, hey, you know what? I'm just going to walk away from it for a second. And I'm not even going to allow myself to think about it. And for me personally, I have found that to be the most effective, because whenever I have been trying to figure out an answer to something and the answer is just not coming to me, and I get really frustrated, I'm just like, I need an answer and I need an answer today, and the answer doesn't show up, and I say, okay, you know what? I'm going to walk away from it. Because there are times when I can't even get into a great space of meditating because I have so many thoughts on my mind, and I'm just really trying to put the pieces together of a puzzle where all the pieces aren't there yet. So I let it go. And it's through that letting go process. And I mean truly letting it go, not like letting it go and then grabbing it back. I used to do that a lot. Yeah, okay, sometimes I still do. But when I remember and I'm having a really good day, then I say, no, that's not what you're going to do today, LaShawn. You're going to let that situation go. And I get up and I walk away. And all of this relates to self-love, because when we can just relax and let go, that's when a lot of the magic happens. That's when the blessings come through. The phone calls, the contacts, you just being out and about at your favorite coffee shop and you happen to run across this person that you've been wanting to meet, or, just some great thing happens because you've allowed yourself to relax. And when you do that, you also allow yourself to trust. And just know within yourself that everything is going to be okay. So meditation is just really this great practice. And also prayer. Now, I pray a little bit differently than a lot of other people. When I pray, my prayer is usually simply just thank you. Thank you for what I have. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my family. And if there's a new situation of maybe someone that I know is in the hospital or they've lost a loved one, so I will send up a prayer of blessings and healing for that person, and then I'm done. Now, I used to pray with a very long laundry list of God, I need this and I need that. And Lord, if you don't come through with this, I used to do that. And what I realized for me was that what it did is it put me more in a state of worry. I didn't feel better after I prayed. I felt like, okay, I prayed and I'm going to pray again. And then I'm going to pray again and I'm going to pray again. And instead, I said, you know what? I'm just going to back away from that. And I'm going to believe that what I ask for is given, even if it doesn't show up immediately. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to let go and I'm going to focus on being grateful. That's it. And so many times my prayer is just thank you. Thank you. Thank you for today. Thank you for the sun. Thank you for the rain. I haven't gotten to thank you for snow. I'm sorry. I'm just not there yet. I like to say thank you for snow, but when I see it, I'm like, I live down south. That's unacceptable. But anyway, it happens. But being grateful for every moment changes everything in your life. So whatever your spiritual practice is, mine are prayer and meditation. Whatever it is that you do to center yourself, do it, because you know what? It's for you. You centering yourself, grounding yourself, coming back to yourself, all happens within your spiritual practices. And I have to say this, for those of you who think, LaShawn, I don't have enough time to pray and meditate. Well, I used to feel the same way. And I've learned over time that you can't afford not to. You don't have time not to. And you'll see, like many people that I know that pray and meditate, that when you stop and take a few minutes out of your day, again, it doesn't have to be some 30-minute to an hour plus process, but when you just take a few minutes out of every day, and if you can do it multiple times a day, great. What you'll see is that you're actually saving time and you're going to be stressing out a whole lot less. Why? Because you took the time to just pause, breathe, be still. Well, that's all for today's message. Make sure you join me tomorrow. Until then, from my heart to yours, big kiss.